Hello everyone, I'm about to make my way to Phantasialand for the first time in 6 years. I'm so excited. I can't believe I've not been in such a long time. The last time I was there, Rookville was still a bit ill. You had Flybeing bit ill, of course you had all the rest of the park. You had Taran, Black Mamba, etc. Master Chocolate, River Quest, all those to enjoy. But yeah, I'm definitely, this trip's primarily for Rookville. I can't wait to see all the immersive theming, get a ride on one of these new Vekoma flyers. I'm really intrigued to see what the restraints are like on that ride, but I'm also intrigued to do the rest of the park as well, because it's such a great park. I've been there twice, but 2019 is the last time I visited, and that's too long for a park of that quality. Phantasialand, just world class. But yeah, I'm at the midday car park at the moment for Stansted Airport, one of the easiest for me really, and it's cheapest. I always go to, what was it, Purple Parking website, and then it'll give you the cheapest for what you want really. It can give you long stays sometimes, it just depends, but yeah, midday is quite often the one it gives me, and yeah, pretty easy to get to on the motorways. For me it was like the M25, the M11, etc. Yeah, about 2 hours, but no real traffic. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's about 12:30 my flight with Ryanair over to Cologne from Stansted. So 45-minute flight, very short flight, up and down. There's no real waiting on the plane. You're not going to get arrested, so it's one of those flights which is great. So yeah, and then I'll get over to Cologne, obviously, and then off the plane, and I should be able to get a train into the centre of Cologne, and then a tram down to Brühl. There is 2 train stations in Brühl. I think one's a tram stop actually. But yeah, whatever happens, I'm going to get there, even if I have to get an Uber. But I was having trouble getting train tickets for the over to Brühl, so yeah, I'm going to get them on the machines while I'm there. The last resort is an Uber, but I'm going to try and use public transport because it's much cheaper. And yeah, just to have a little explore really, see what's around the Cologne train station, do all this new stuff. Sorry, yeah, I'm kind of not making any sense, but yeah, it's something new for me. It's a bit nerve-wracking and not booking the tickets beforehand, but we'll see what happens. And with the midday car park, you got all these different bus stops that the buses stop at. Always remember which one you're getting to. I'm at bus stop 18 A and B. It can be a bit of a nightmare if you forget really, so remember that bus stop. Now, Stansted gets a lot of hate from people, but I quite like it really. It's one terminal, nothing takes too long to get to. Even the longest walk to a gate, it's not that long, 5 to 10 minutes. It's not some airports, like you've got Istanbul, you've got all the big ones like Heathrow, the big ones in America, like yeah. But this one, it can have a nightmare of a security line sometimes. It's just a throw of a coin really, but yeah, here we are. It's dominated by Ryanair, of course, and I've just seen that BA are back at Stansted. I don't know if that's just their city line, like not city line, you know what I mean, it's their domestic stuff, but we'll fly with Ryanair, not BA. Yeah, I think people are just putting stuff in their bags. Yeah, it can be hit or miss with security here, but it should move quickly. I quite like it. It does have a bit of a nightmare. I was about to say that all the shops you have to walk through to get to the main terminal, but that's just a little quirk that Stansted has. And I've checked in online, got my boarding passes already on the app, so I don't need to wait and drop off luggage. I try my best to just take hand luggage if I can. But here we are, let's get through security. Hopefully it's not too long of a wait. That was very nice and efficient. Probably took about 5 to 10 minutes, not even that. It's very intimidating going through all that car pad and security, but they've got all those fancy scanners now all the way through the area, so it's not just 1 or 2. Yeah, didn't take long at all. Got my luggage straight away. As soon as I got through the body scanners, it was already there, so absolute breeze. But this is what I was on about with like duty free at Stansted. It's like loads of S-Bends of duty free shops. This is new though. I think this is new. I've not been here in quite a while actually. I have been here before, but yeah, I've always remembered all these shops at Stansted. People just keep stopping, they don't keep moving as well. Stop. Not a massive fan of people dawdling, but it is what it is. We're in an airport, it's a busy environment, but this is what I meant. This goes on for a while, but I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I'm not buying any of this rubbish. You see what I mean? Yeah, a lot of this. What I love about a London Stansted Airport is this additional seating area down below. Just as you walk through the airport over there, past all the shops, and you can just walk down there. Loads of sitting area to enjoy, have a nice relax, eat your food, have a drink. Yeah, it's really nice. You can't actually exit up this way, you have to exit up the other side down there. Yeah, right where the train is for the different satellite buildings of the terminal. Yeah, I'm just having a little wander now. Not too long before I have to board. Probably about half an hour. So my gate's been called. It's gate 42. I don't actually have to use the train here. It's quite a big sign. Yeah. I'm actually at gate 42, yeah, so down here for the first time I think I've been walk down here to the gate 8, normally it's to the left or on the train. Yeah, it shouldn't be too far down here because it goes all the way to gate 59, so it ranges from 40 to 59. It's probably one of the longest walks here, but it's still not as bad as some of the big major airports. So yeah, we should get down there, about an hour to go until a scheduled departure. I normally check beforehand to see if there'll be a delay. Sometimes Flight Raid R24 was a bit sketchy in that regard, so I wouldn't ever trust it. But yeah, just check the departure boards. Should give you up-to-date information, maybe even the app, the Ryanair app. We've got everything ready, passport, boarding passes. Oh, I never saw that sitting area up there. Nice plane spine. I did have a 737 MAX originally on the booking, but they changed it to an 800, so... yeah, a bit disappointed, but oh well. Let's get to the gate, shall we? Gate 42. It's a bit weird because we've had to walk down some steps. There's the main terminal over there. Here's the apron. We've got our Max there, getting ready to taxi. Nice to see. Oh, it's such a shame I'm not on that aircraft. I've still not flown on it yet. Yeah, it takes us all the way down here. I was looking at the numbers, you know, the gate numbers, and it said 42 over there. So I was a bit worried I was going the wrong way, but yeah, I'm going the right way. All the signs in the terminal say the right thing, so yeah. I always love walking on those normally, if it's quite free of people, because you feel like a superhero walking along those things. But yeah, nearly there. It's all well and good getting us all scanned in and ready, but they're still cleaning the aircraft. Still got, I think the flight crew only just gone board, the people are waiting at the bottom of the air stairs. And yeah, it can't take that long to clean, but still, why do you have to scan everyone in? I get there on a tight schedule, like from flight to flight. But, oh, there's baggage. Yeah, I wish they had proper air bridges here, but obviously it's saving a lot of money Ryanair by not using them. I'm not sure if Stansted has any, to be honest. We should get on this soon, not too long. Oh wow, we have the Queen of the Skies departing. It looks like one, is it the Emiri flight? I can't tell. I think it's the UAE. It's a private flight. Yeah, I heard that roaring down the runway and quickly turned the camera on. Oh, look at that. What a view as we went in. Yeah, the quality's not very good zoomed in, but yeah, what a surprise that is. Yeah, we're just slowly boarding now. I think the rear of the aircraft's boarding quite quick actually. And this aircraft, I've actually noticed for all the aviation fans, it's got the sharklets. They've retrofitted the sharklets on there. You can see the bottom bit there on the winglet. Yeah, I think Ryanair have done that to a lot of their aircraft now, so for any aviation geeks out there. And they got a UPS 767 down there, and more obviously Ryanair. It's always dominated by Ryanair aircraft. Yeah, I really can't wait to get to Germany. Luckily it's not a long flight. So yeah, that was a nice short flight. Ryanair are really good, I think. The seats are a bit tight. The legroom's not as good as I thought it would be. So I remember one of the last times I flew with them, I had really good legroom for some reason. Didn't have an extra legroom seat or anything, but yeah, I'm 5'9" and my knees were hitting the back of the seat in front of me. So other than that, it was a nice short flight. You pay for what you get really. It's a cheap flight. You don't expect anything special. It's just good enough, isn't it? You're not expecting like a Qatar Airways or a Singapore Airlines first class service on Ryanair. It's a short hop into mainland Europe. I'm here in Cologne now. Nothing's happened to me, I'm here, so yeah, I had about 20-minute queue in passport control. There's a lot of work going on in the terminal, so that's why there wasn't many betties to go and get your passport checked. So yeah, we're here. I'm just going to go and see where the train is, maybe get some food and stuff, just work out what I've got to do next, because I'm doing I'm winging it really. Like I said, I didn't buy the tickets beforehand, so I may have to get an Uber as a last resort, but I hope I don't have to. I presume this is the right way. I think I remember that S logo, I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember the actual name of the service. I know Deutsche Bahn. I don't think you can buy tickets directly on Deutsche Bahn. I did look on the app and on the website. It asks you to use the local service, even though the first half of it's on an actual train. So there's lots of taxis up there as a last resort, but that's going to be a lot of money. So I'm just going to wing it a little bit. I've not got an actual scheduled service, so I can wait a bit if I have to figure stuff out. Yeah. A bit more out on the airport terminal. I think it's in the other terminal. I think I'm in Terminal 1 now. It might be in Terminal 2 where the trains are. But I'm not entirely sure. Should have done some research, but you learn, don't you? You learn loads of new stuff. Let's go. Oh, Deutsche Bahn tickets are over there. I see a Deutsche Bahn logo. Maybe that's where I've got to go to. I'm not sure. But we'll see. I'm actually down a level now from the arrivals hall. Terminal 2 trains. It says trains, I'm just going to follow it. I'll put in Brühl on whatever I buy the tickets on, I'll put in Brühl and see what happens. Yeah, it's quite empty down here. Maybe there's some work going on in the future, I don't know, but I've never been in this part of Cologne Airport. Yeah, I've never taken public transport from here. I've always took a shuttle or something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of construction work going on in this airport. Let's see what happens, or new. If I'm being honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going to get on the Cologne train, or whatever you call it. Yeah, I'm not sure. It did say to come down this area for the Cologne trains on the other side for other destinations. And you've got these screens here. You can see it says Cologne HBF. That's what I got my ticket for, but it's not showing the one I want. I think I got like 348 or something like that. It's really confusing. Obviously, I'll reminisce on this when I get to the hotel room to think about what I did wrong, what I could do in the future to make this better. But yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, after a 10-minute journey, I'm here at Cologne HBF, or Central Station. I was having a bit of trouble there, but yeah, other people are having a bit of trouble, but we'll learn together, it's fine. And you got the normal Deutsche Bahn trains. I think they're ice trains. Yeah, I'll try and make our way over to the tram lines now. At least I think it's tram lines. And that's our train going further on down the line. I don't know if this is the end of it or not, but yeah, we're switching to a tram, I think. That's what I saw online anyway. So I can't wait to actually get to the hotel, because the travel bit is growing on, it's getting a bit, I'm not a massive fan of that anymore really, but you have to do it. I think I made the mistake of not buying both stops on one ticket, but I've bought separate tickets, about €8 in total. The second leg's actually more expensive. It says $4.37 for Brühl and track 7. Yeah, I'm getting a bit confused. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but we could all relax when I can get on that bed and have a nice lay down, have a think about the day. Because if I'm doing this for the first time on the whim, just doing it as I go, then yeah, I'm going to get a bit nervous. Yeah, 4:37 to Brühl. We have got some stops there. It doesn't look like a tram though, so I just went up there briefly just to have a look. Looks like a normal train station, like something like Basel, like I'm used to. Yeah. Nearly ready to go. I've got a bit of time to go to the shops. These are obviously the same kind of ticket machines as at Cologne Airport as well. You've got about the same number of them, so then they haven't been busy at all really. It's not far, I'm guessing it's not far from during rush hours past 4 o'clock, so is it supposed to be busy now? And I also realised they've got a Flixbus machine here. I've never seen one of those before. I have looked at that as an option for trips before, but it's very limited on times. So yeah, it's very easy to use. I didn't show you this before on the first ticket I got, but you just put in your, change your language there. It's not very responsive, I'll say that, then you put it in there, yeah. It's a fairly simple, self-explanatory, so yeah, easy to use. Look at this model I've just seen in the train station. Just looking for a shop to get something to eat. Yeah, just actually, look at this. Look at that train, it's so cool. Ah, so cool. Hardly ever get to see stuff like this. Yeah, really nice, loads of details. You've got like the buildings down here. Yeah, it's a nice thing to see in the train station. I wish it was more central. Yeah, because you go down and you get off the train, you go down, it's like a central area, then you go straight off in different ways, and this is down one of those. Yeah, it's really nice. You can obviously pay to do stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, really nice. I'm sorry that I'm not giving you a really detailed travel day here. I'd like to give you more information, like more detailed information, but I'm really struggling at the moment. I mean, it's getting a bit easier as I get closer to Brühl. But once I'm more confident with a certain way of travelling, it'll be better in the future that you travel. I'm just winging it at the moment, like I've told you. There you go, some more ice trains leaving. If you like trains, perfect for you. They're all electric though, aren't they? So it makes that whirring noise. Yeah, it's quite fun. A lot of people are a bit bored of trains, but I quite like travelling different modes of transport. And it wasn't until about a year ago I went on the train for a while, so yeah, I love going on trains. Especially the electric ones, they're really quiet. Yeah? I think my train is similar to this one. I thought it would be a tram, but it looks like it's actually a train, so that wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong today. Yeah, it should be up on that board in a couple of trains time. I think it's 4:37. I double checked that as I walked up the stairs as well. Yeah, really big station. Just not as big as something like Basel, which I used to go to Europa Park there. Yeah, Basel's a much bigger station. Many more platforms. It doesn't seem too busy. It's what I would expect it to be around 4:30 in the evening, so yeah, it's alright. We'll get there soon. I'll stop blabbering on. And here's the 4:37 to Brühl. Yeah, I'll be 4:80. I'm not sure how long this train takes to get there, but it won't be too long. Yeah, it's a different train today. You've got a National Express branding on it. Didn't expect that. Yeah, interesting. I think this is electric too. Yeah, let's get on board, shall we? And get to Brühl. I think I'm going to go to the main train station because otherwise I would have got a tram otherwise. I'll look at that. I'll do some research on that soon. So after a short train journey from Cologne Central Station or Cologne HVF, I'm here at Brühl, the main train station in Brühl. So yeah, I was expecting to go to Brühl and meet today, but I think that's the tram station. Probably butchered that name there, but that was the train I was on. Nice National Express branding. I'll just try and find our way to my hotel. It's still daylight hours, so it's not going to be dark when I get there, so yeah, let's try not run into people and just make our way around Brühl. Might even have to go to a shop or something. I did see a Lidl on the way through the window of the train, so yeah, let's go see what's going on around the area. Nice little small station there, isn't it? And this is the main train station as well. I wonder what the tram station looks like, because I'm interested to see that. Maybe it's sometime in the future. But I've left, crossed the road. This is the road, by the way. And this is apparently the Brühl Castle. I'm not going to try and pronounce the German version. I did some research beforehand. It did look like you could walk through this. I wasn't so sure because I did see a gate online that it might have been closed, and there was definitely some paths going around the outskirts there. Yeah, I think you can walk through here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the public cars. I'm guessing you get around to the other side. Once I do get to the other side, it's not far of a walk from the other station and my hotel. And my hotel is about 5 minutes from the other station. Not even that of a walk. So, and I think you can get the Phantasialand shuttle from both stations, including this one here. So I have got options, but it also is about 1.5 miles from the park. So if I wanted to get a good brisk walk in, so have some exercise, I could do that every day. Depends how I feel, because I've got some cash, and you have to give them cash. You can't use a card apparently on the Phantasialand shuttle, which is a shame. It's nice and sunny though, early evening here in Germany, here in Brühl. Nice to be back, first time in 6 years. Yeah, this is very nice. I've got some water over here. Oh, it's very breezy. It's a perfect temperature for a Brit like me. Yeah, it's not too busy either. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's like some right down to the station there. Perfectly placed. Yeah, I just had a quick look up there in the distance. You probably can't see it on the screen yourself, but in person it looks like they've cordoned it off, so you can't walk through the centre. Must be some sort of thing you purchased to go and have a look. I don't know too much about the Brühl Castle. I didn't even know it was called that. Because the first thing you see on Google Maps is the name. I think it's a UNESCO heritage site. I think that's what it said. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a history buff, so I don't know too much about that sort of thing. But I'm getting to see this. I wouldn't have seen it if I went to the tram station. So yeah, I think you either go left down there or right. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have a look at Google Maps now. You're probably not seeing much because of the sun. It's at a funny angle that it's too dark and too light, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's very nice and relaxing. I do like the floor. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, I might have to have an explore here on Sunday because I've got a full day Sunday, not doing anything, not at the park, so I might just have a walk around then. Yeah, lovely. So yeah, I had to go to the right of the Brühl Castle and making my way through Brühl now. The streets are quite narrow. I don't know if there's too many roads, and actually I do know there's some roads in Brühl, but it's more to the west side. Nearer to the castle, there's these sort of paths. Quite narrow, I like it, quite quaint. I'm not far away, about 5 minutes away now, so yeah, I look forward to getting to the hotel. I've not seen that name in a while. I think we had Netters in the UK. I might be thinking about another supermarket, but yeah, at least I've got somewhere to go and get something. There might be something closer, but yeah, let's go and have a look at it. Yeah, should just popped in for a few snacks there at Netto in Brühl. And here's the restaurant from the hotel I'm staying in. The Balthasar. I think it's a hotel. To me it looked like it was like a bed and breakfast sort of thing, operated like a hotel, but we'll find out. We got all our private amenities though, so it should be alright. I take it the reception's around here. They did say it was blocked off by road for the reception, so I'm not obviously going by road, so yeah, let's find out. I don't know what I'm doing here. We'll find the reception soon. So yeah, that was the reception where that restaurant was. Checked in all fine. Got a staff member to help me over here. I say help me, they do that anyway. I did know beforehand that they escort you over to the guest house. I think that's just what this is, and it's got multiple apartments in it. And here we are, at the top of the steps. They're quite steep, I might add. It's like an open plan bathroom here on the right. You have got these windows in the main room as well. Oh, I do love that feature. Let's loads of bright lighting. All the lovely sunshine. Here's the bathroom. Try not to walk into the wall behind me. I do have a walk-in shower, my preferred method. And yeah, just be extra careful. I like the automatic lights as well. You walk underneath it, the lights come on. Oh, just did that. See the bigger versions of those windows. You got a TV in an awkward spot. It's alright. I'll probably just use my phone anyway to do some YouTube stuff. It's got lovely flooring too. Very lovely flooring, if that's a thing. Really good. And that's the bed I'm going to be using. There is two beds. There's a single bed over here, a table here, like a big column here. You have got a plug next to the table there, next to the bed. That's very convenient. If you're staying for longer than 3 nights like I am, then yeah, you've got a wardrobe. 3 nights is probably, you don't really need to store anything in there. You can just put stuff on this spare bed. I might use that table as well. You got a microwave. The steps are behind, by the way, and then you got a fridge, and this is lovely, a fan. Oh, it's not the best when it's really hot because it just blows hot air around. But yeah, you can see across to the other ones. I don't know if they're part of this as well. They're actual people's houses. I'm not entirely sure. But one thing I've noticed is, oh, a minute, can you? Oh, you can. I was just wondering if you could close the blinds. They got blackout blinds on, which is fantastic. I have a blackout blind at home and it's absolutely amazing. But yeah, get a bit further back without knocking my head into the roof of this building. Or the ceiling. Yeah, really nice. A couple of rooms. For £200, 3 nights, I think that's great value. And apparently I've heard on reviews, it's quite quiet and it's not that noisy. I do expect a bit noise, but it's not going to be perfect. It's never going to be like your bed at home or the amenities you have at home. So yeah, no breakfast either, but I don't eat too much. Here we are. So there we are. I'm here at my hotel finally. I did wing it. I did plan on buying tickets beforehand to get here, like train tickets from the airport, but it's nice and easy now. I got really nervous when I did Europa Park as well, but this is fine. It's really fine. Walking through Brühl's fine. You've got plenty of amenities. You've got supermarkets I've sit in, plenty of restaurants if you want to do that. But yeah, nice and easy day today. Started off at Stansted Airport. You join me at the Midstay car park. That's where I started the day. That's one of the best ways of doing it. Leaving your car there. It can be expensive depending on when you go in the year, but I think April just before Easter is fine. And then I've got a 10-minute ride over to the airport or a 45-minute flight with Ryanair over to Cologne, maybe a little bit longer than that, then nice and easy train ride over to Brühl. I did get a bit confused with a few signs here and there and how to read the platform on the ticket, but I think it's just like any ticket, like you just see your destination and get on that train. It's not like a specific train, I don't think. I might be wrong, but yeah, it's fairly easy. It's common sense, really. I just looked at the different platforms because there wasn't like a central monitor of all the different platforms that are on. Looked at each one, saw Brühl and thought, yeah, that's the one. And they do check your tickets in Germany, but so make sure you get your tickets. But luckily I didn't get checked this time, but always have it to hand. It's really important because some people do get caught and it's heavy fine. But yeah, nice and easy. We hit and roll, went to Netto and got a few bits here, few bits to snack on. And yeah, here in my room, just showed you a bit of the room. I could have gone into more detail, but I'm not a homeowner, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. So yeah, fantastic. I'm really happy. First impressions, £200 for 3 nights. I can't wait to get back into the park tomorrow. That's when you're going to join me next. There's going to be at least one park vlog. There may be 2. Depends on how much I get done in the first day. But yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.